After starting the season 1-4, the Miami Heat have won 7 straight games for the first time in nearly 6 years. They are firing on all cylinders right now at 8-4. Miami is impressively 5-1 in games decided by 6 points or less so far this season. Jimmy Butler scored 18 of his 36 points in the third quarter as the Heat extended the NBA's current longest winning streak to 7 games by beating the Brooklyn Nets. Duncan Robinson added 26 for the Heat. Bam Adebayo continues his impressive play as he scored 20. And the rookie sensation, Jaime Jaquez, continues to look good as he had 10 points from off the bench. What's going on, everyone? It is Luka here, back with another video. It's been a minute since I last made a Miami Heat video, so I thought in this one I would talk about the Miami Heat's recent dominance as this team is in fact heating up. If y'all can do yourself a favor, please hit a like on the video. It helps it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Heat and NBA content just like this. I had a blast covering this team last season as Miami made that run to the NBA Finals. We'll see if Miami can make another run this season and this time get the job done. Now, when you look at this Miami Heat team, it's funny to me because everybody seemingly wrote off Miami when they didn't get Damian Lillard. I mean, I remember I had arguments with people on TikTok because I was actually pretty high on Miami and I had them finishing as a top 5 seed in the East. And I said that they would be okay, and they actually ended up having an underrated offseason, in my opinion, even though they weren't able to get Damian Lillard. And even after the 1-4 start, people wrote off this Miami Heat team, saying that, oh, here they go. You know, even some people I saw were actually contemplating the Heat blow this thing up. And now you look at the Miami Heat, they are looking better than usual as this team is turning up some magic once again. And I want to first talk about Jimmy Butler, who after a bit of a slow start to the season, he is starting to come alive as Butler has looked more like himself in these last 2 games and wins for Miami. After scoring a season-high 32 points in Tuesday's road win over the Charlotte Hornets, Butler set a new season high with 36 points on Thursday against the Nets. Butler is averaging 34 points per game on 22 of 33 shooting, which is 66.7% from the field over his last 2 contests. And Eric Spoelstra said that he wanted Butler's usage rate to go up with Tyler Hero out because of a sprained ankle, and that's exactly what happened in that game against the Nets. It's also worth mentioning here that Butler continues to make threes at a very efficient rate. He's now shooting it 11 of 23, which is 47.8% from three-point range this season, as he only shot at 26.6% on threes in the first 4 regular seasons with Miami. Next, I want to talk about Miami Heat center Bam Adebayo, who is arguably having the best season of his career so far, and he's getting the rightful attention for it as Adebayo recently made his debut in the NBA.com's MVP ladder for this week as Bam Adebayo appeared in the 9th spot. And I mean, listen, this is rightfully deserved. Adebayo right now is having an incredible season. He is averaging a career high to date at 22.7 points and 10.2 rebounds for the Heat. And he actually flourished when you needed him to when the Heat didn't have Butler and Tyler Hero when they dealt with injuries and personal issues. I mean, this could very well be the year that Adebayo gets some considerations for MVP, especially if the Heat keep having success. Like I said, when he needed to step up with key players out, he's done exactly that, and he's put this Heat team on his back. And this is what Adebayo said when talking about his improved patience for the season, and I quote, I actually got it from D Wade, which is funny. When I was on the team with Wade, I would always rush. And then he went on to say that D Wade pulled me to the side one day and was like, let the defense make the mistake, slow down, be patient. And literally it was just like a wake-up call for me. Obviously the evolution of that with my game and being more aggressive and realizing they will make a mistake. Right now Adebayo has been playing very, very solid for this Miami Heat team. He looks like a legitimate all-star out there, and of course Miami's going to need Bam Adebayo to play at this elite level if they want to make some noise once again in the Eastern Conference. Next, I want to talk about Duncan Robinson. I think he deserves his flowers too. I mean, he's on an incredible run right now, guys, with the way he's been able to shoot the basketball. Duncan Robinson's last 3 games, 26 points on 4 3-pointers, 6 free throws made, 18 points, 4 3-pointers made, 2 free throws made, 26 points, 6 3-pointers made, 4 free throws made, and he has shooting splits of 51, 52, and 100% during that 3-game span. Duncan Robinson, I mean, he is so instrumental to this Heat team success. He had 26 points in 38 minutes, was big down the stretch. This guy is on fire right now. Now, next I want to talk about Jaime Jaquez. I mean, this dude is just such a Miami Heat type of player, like on brand, right? Jaquez is slowly getting more and more comfortable in the NBA, and you already can tell that this is going to be one of the guys that helps Miami go on a long playoff run if they're indeed destined for that. He was a 4-year starter at UCLA, and then eventually the Heat selected him at number 18, and I remember, seeing this draft pick and just thinking to myself, this is such a Miami Heat type of pick. I love this pick for Miami, very on brand, like I just said. And in the early stretch of his rookie season, Jaquez is averaging 9.2 points, 3.4 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 1.1 steals per game while shooting it about 50% overall, all in just around 22 minutes per game. And prior to his game versus the Nets, in his last 4 contests, he was averaging 14.8 points while shooting at 53% from the field and 39% from 3. And, essentially becoming a very big piece of the offense. Most recently, I mean, he had an amazing performance, his best performance to date, as he put together a 17-point outing versus the Charlotte Hornets. So he's only going to get better at the NBA level when he becomes more comfortable, and that is going to be scary for the rest of the league when they got to go up against Miami, who's got this type of weapon from off the bench. But overall, guys, you look at the Miami Heat, I mean, just when it looked like, this team was done, people wrote them off, here they are again, ready to disrupt your predictions, as Miami is the hottest team in basketball right now, and they're nearly at the top of the East. I mean, this is not what probably people expected after they lost out on Damian Lillard in the sweepstakes, but Miami finds themselves playing great basketball, they're firing on all cylinders. And you look at some of the positives for Miami thus far. I mean, Tyler Hero, he did get hurt 9 days ago, but he was playing extremely well. Hopefully they get him back. Jimmy Butler, after the slow start, he is starting to get hot. The Heat just got Caleb Martin back, which is huge. Bam Adebayo's playing at an MVP level. Rookie Jaime Jaquez has been absolutely fantastic. And then Duncan Robinson, I mean, you talk about the type of run he's on. He continues to be such a pivotal part of this Heat team success. And then, of course, you can never discount the Heat while they have Eric Spoelstra, who is arguably the best coach in the game today. I mean, definitely at least one of the best coaches. But it's crazy how Miami, here they are again, early into the season, proving people wrong. That's kind of been their memo. And this is a team that, while everybody's talking about the Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks, even Philadelphia 76ers, this is a team that could easily sneak their way into things once again. And they are proving in the early part of the season. I know the schedule has been a little lenient to them, but still proving that this is a team you can never overlook and count out, as Miami Heat are hitting their stride after that slow 1-4 start. And they will look to make it 8 wins in a row when they take on the Chicago Bulls on Saturday. So, Miami Heat fans, what has your reaction been to this Heat latest winning streak, this Heat run? Are you feeling optimistic about the Heat this season? How far do you think this team can realistically go? Let me know your early season thoughts down below. Hit a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. That is it for me. This is Lucas signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next video.